What's going on, everybody? Today, very special interview. We got four-star recruit, 6'4" point guard out of Archbishop Wood, Jalil Bethea. How we doing, Jalil?
Doing good today.
Good, good. First off, I just want you to tell everyone about your upbringing and how you were raised.
I was raised by my dad and my mom, and they like they like were like co-parenting at the time. But it was cool. I still saw everybody, but like I started playing basketball at a young age. It was like 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had an older brother that also played. He's like one of the reasons why I wanted to start playing basketball, cause like I'll go to all his games, and then I'll just be there. So as I got older, I got like I had the sense enough to know what I'm doing. He taught me. He took me out, just me and him outside. And then as I went older, I just brought the stuff that he taught me. And like as I got older, it just came to me. Like my
Mm-hmm.
dad helped me out. Even like before middle school, I wasn't even that good until one of my mentors, John Huggins. He's on a coaching staff for Wood right now. And like it was like 7th grade. He took me in it with him, and he was just like, just work, 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 and then like the hard work just paid off throughout like all the years I've been in high school.
Yeah. When would you say was the time that you fell in love with the game of basketball?
The time,
Yeah, like around like what age would you say you really like started taking the game serious and really loving what you were doing on the court?
I say like definitely like 10. I was like 9 or 10 years old. I was like 4th, 5th grade at the time, and I was playing travel basketball, and like I was pretty good, so I wanted to keep on doing. I
Yeah,
wanted to keep doing like what I was doing at the time.
of course. Who has been your biggest inspiration throughout your young career so far?
I would definitely say probably my mom, because my mom like she goes through a lot right now, but like she doesn't get recognized for everything that she's done to me and everything. And she just inspired me to be that person, be a leader, and just be helpful and kindful to other people.
Of course, of course. And I have a question about your leadership later on in the video. How has playing at Archbishop Wood, would you say overall developed your game?
I would definitely say it developed my game a lot, because like they produce, like Archbishop Wood produce a lot of people. We got
Yeah.
Cosby, Russell Diggins, Day Shep, Marcus Randolph, Dylan Stinson. All of them are great players, and they all came from Wood. So like, and they were all in front of me freshman year. So I basically just took that into my own hands and learned off of them since they were older, and just produced that into my game like as they leave. Because when they leave, I'm gonna be the bigger role
Hmm.
or to like be that person.
What would you say went into your overall decision to attend Archbishop Wood?
I would say like 7th grade, I went to like a wood camp, and John Mosco seen me as a I was playing real good in that, because like my mentor John Huggins had took me there since he like was on the coaching staff. So he was like, come to this boot camp and then show what the coach you got. So ever since the coach seen me play down there, he wanted me to go. So I just like once 8th grade went through, and I just went there.
So obviously you've played on a multitude of teams throughout your career so far. How was your experience overall with Team Final EYBL? And what would you say is your biggest lesson you learned from being a part of that team?
I would definitely say like the bond that I have with the players, and then like the coaches and all. Like when I first got there, I wasn't even talking for real. I thought everybody was like not even cool, because like ain't nobody know who I was. But
Right.
like as I went through the year, it was cool. I got I actually made like brothers. Like they're not even like teammates at this point. They're brothers. And the
Hmm.
lesson that I learned was like in high school, you like the only player that can do all that. But like once you get in the EYBL, you play other people that can do the same thing as you. So it's just like good competition all around.
Yeah. Would you say that competition has really elevated your game?
I would definitely say it definitely like the competition got me on my P's and Q's. Like my IQ is better, and I just like know what to do against like tougher people.
How was your experience at Peach Jam, and what was one of the biggest takeaways you got from playing at Peach Jam?
It was definitely like the environment. The environment is real crazy because there's other people from other areas coming to watch you play, especially
Yep.
college coaches are all courtside. It definitely get my adrenaline going up.
Yeah. Do you feel that was the biggest stage you played on, or
Yeah, I would definitely say that was the biggest stage I ever played on, and like did what I did on that big stage. And kind of,
yeah, of course. In my eyes, that's what really put me onto you was your performance at Peach Jam. How is your overall relationship with Coach John Mosco, and what would you say he has taught you throughout your recruiting process so far? And has there been any advice he's given you throughout this time?
uh, like I would definitely say Moscow. Like as a freshman, like I wouldn't lie, Moscow ain't even like me as a freshman because I was hard headed and I didn't want to be coached. But
Right.
as time went by, I got used to it, so I just like sucked it up. And then like he always he always said to me, "Your time is coming." And then
Hmm.
the stuff that he would tell me, he was like, "It doesn't matter how far, how close. Just pick a school that really fits you and like
Right.
that really fits like your play style and all that."
Of course, of course. And your play style, obviously being a point guard, shot creator, you get to whatever spot you need whenever you want to. How has your leadership impacted Archbishop Wood's dynamic as a team? Because I did talk to Deuce Maxey. I did an interview with Deuce Maxey, and he said you have helped him a lot with the overall recruiting process and just like as a teammate in general, you've really taken him under your wing and treated him like a brother and really helped him out along the way so far in his young career.
Yeah, it's just when you have other people like above you and they're like better, you learn off of them and then you teach other people that who are below you, but not like below, but like who are just coming in the process. You teach them the same thing that has been taught to you. So that's just what I did as a leader to like bring the younger kids together and get their heads straight and
Hmm.
perform well.
Of course. And then finally, one of the last questions I have for you is what are three words you would use to describe your overall game as a player?
3 words. I would say shooter, one, facilitator is two, and then athleticism. Athleticism.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, or where do you want to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, I would definitely say I would be playing pro somewhere. It doesn't matter where, but like the main goal is the NBA as of
Yeah.
right. But like in 5 years, I just want to go pro.
Hmm. Any team in particular you would want to be a part of?
No, not really. I really wouldn't care what team picks me as long as I'm in the right place.
Of course, of course. Well, Jalil, I really do appreciate you for taking this interview and taking the time out of your day. Thank you. And I'm excited to see you grow as a basketball player and overall just watch your journey in the future.
Thank you. Thank
Of
you.
course, of course. All right. Have a good one, Jalil. I appreciate you again.
I see.